Fiona here, time for a 2-minute creative tune-up, and today I want to chat a little bit about pain management. I have some things that I can share about that. A couple of weeks, 2 weeks ago today, had a what I call a sports injury in my backyard, being out with the dogs. Got twisted on a root and hit the ground, being in my favorite place outdoors among the trees. I hit the ground and shattered my shoulder. And so the pain management is one of the main aspects of addressing the healing. It's a non-surgical injury unless I choose to have the entire shoulder replaced at some point in the future. But for now, again, it's pain management as the bone begins to knit. So I wanted to talk a little bit about pain management because I'm not a person who takes any kind of opioids or pain-killing medications of any kind. I never have been. So it was prescribed that I have a small dose of morphine to get me home 2 weeks ago, and then from there on I was toggling between Tylenol and ibuprofen, and very quickly, within 5 days, realized that my mouth was getting completely ulcerated from the NSAIDs, and we looked up some of the side effects from those medications and found out that they can cause open lesions in the mouth. So my mouth is really sore, in addition to my shoulder being really sore. And so for pain management now, I have always refused anything, even what I was told was one of the least offensive of the painkillers, which is tramadol. I've never taken it but once before in my life, and it caused me to throw up. So I said no thank you to that until I couldn't take the NSAIDs any longer, and then I had to make a choice. So I've made a choice to take the tramadol, and it does create nausea, and I'm doing superfoods and doing really good care. And I found this beautiful thing for pain management that I certainly didn't have any reason to know about before, but that's guided imagery on YouTube for pain management and for sleep. I have to sleep in a 90-degree angle, cannot lie down. And so that's also problematic because when you fall asleep, well, then the shoulder goes berserko and out the ceiling we are. So this has been an interesting 2 weeks, and I just thought I'd talk a little bit about it because when we're in pain, our caregivers are also in pain. It makes it very difficult for those who need to take care of us. And so we have to manage not only our own pain, but also the energy that's happening between ourself and our primary caregivers. So I wanted to bring that up to us today as a creative tune-up opportunity, that not to take things personal and to realize that the body is traumatized when it's healing, and so are the emotions. And we really, we can buck up as much as we want to, and we might be people who are very strong. But I really want to lean in today to the idea of feeling our feelings and recognizing what it is that we need in order to address those feelings, and not to be embarrassed, and not to be ashamed, and not to think that there is anything wrong by having multiple layers of feelings when the body has been traumatized and when there is the need for a caregiver. So I'll be talking more about this. I hope you'll tune in again when I create our next creative tune-up. And don't forget that there's always a way to address any situation as a creative individual. Sending you much love. Talk to you soon.